Right, hi everyone. I'm going to test some of my broadheads, do a ballistics test through some carpet tiles. These are all field tips. They're for practice, inserts and outserts, and these are all hunting tips, cheap hunting tips imported from China. I've got a plastic one here, no idea what that's for. I've got that's for small game apparently or something. One for sharks or something like that. I'm not sure. These are expandable. They expand on impact, but I'm not going to use those because they'll just get destroyed. They're designed for going into flesh. But yeah, so I'm going to have great fun doing it anyway. That one's a whistling tip, so I won't be using that either. So yeah, see how I get on. This is the bow I'm using. It's a £40 recurve. I've got two 60-pound bows as well. I'm going to try them later. Going to start with these four. They're all coming in around 120 grain for the heads. Including the whole arrow, it'll be 400 grains roughly. There's a 600 spine on the arrow, and it's a 6mm shaft. Yeah, I'm going to start off with a £40 bow and see how they get on. There's 5 carpet tiles that are going to be going through, so let's see. And we have a winner. This fella here, that's the only one to go through all of them. The others made dents, they're nearly through. They're making headway, but this one's clearly gone furthest, so I'll pull them out and we'll have a look at it. And there we go. That's 5 carpet tiles it's gone through. I've taken the arrows out, and surprisingly, it's the 3-bladers that have actually gone through. The double bladers haven't. They're they're just poking through. But yeah, it's actually the biggest one, the biggest double bevel 3-blader that's pierced all 5 of them. Yeah, so out of the 4, this one is the winner, which is really surprising because that's the biggest out of all of them. And it's not the weight because they're all the same weight. So yeah, they're all aluminium, I think. Razor sharp. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm surprised at that. I'm going to give this plastic one a go next. I have absolutely no idea what good a plastic broadhead is, but if anyone could tell me. And yeah, like I said, I'll leave the expandables and I'll throw in this fella here as well. That's a lovely looking broadhead. Okay, so the 8 I've fired, I'm going to fire with a 60-pound bow. This is her. She's an absolute monster. I've got her purring like a cat. There's actually a laser on the front. It's completely useless, but it looks cool. Yeah, so there's some whack out of this. I can tell you, I'm going to stick 5 carpet tiles back in, and we'll whack this through. Okay, so here's the 8 I'm going to use. There's a field tip in there for good luck. I'd expect this one to do the best now. That's 650 grains, including the shaft, and it's a 260 grain tip. So I'd imagine the weight will carry that through. The rest are averaging around 120 grains. It'd be interesting to compare these two because one's brand new, this one here, and this one's been used once. So yeah, be interesting to see how they get on. And I'd expect the new ones to do the best, but yeah, we'll see. I'm going to throw this one in as well. It's old and rusty. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's swiveled, so it's designed to turn into the flesh. It's been sitting around in my toolbox for a while, but I'll throw it in. I wouldn't expect it to be effective at all. It's not sharp, and yeah, cardboard isn't really great for twisting into, but we'll see how it gets on. Now here we go. Now that's a bad boy. It's gone all the way through. That's the weight. It's just carried it right the way through there. The double bevel 2-blade one, that's gone through. The other 2, I'm actually surprised how far the plastic one's gone. Actually, it's sunk in really good. I'll pull them out and we'll have a look at it. The next trial I'll do is with a 60-pound bow. And there we have it. That's 4 carpet tiles there, and there's the plastic one. It's pierced all 4 of them. I'm really surprised at that actually, because it's the lightest out of all of them, I think. It's only around 100 grains, something like that. And obviously it's made of plastic, but yeah, it's done an alright job. So here we go. And would you believe it, it's the field tip that's gone the furthest. I wasn't expecting that, but makes sense, I suppose, doesn't it? It's less drag and less everything. And this is a clear winner, because this one on the last time, and this has been used twice, and it's still gone the furthest. So yeah, that's easily the winner. A lot of them have come in at the wrong angle though, so it's hard to judge. Some of them are sort of, they haven't gone in straight, you know. So yeah, so that's taken away from some of it. But there's 7 carpet tiles and a piece of wood there. And there we go. That's my ballistics test. Use ballistics gel next time with a bit of luck. Tip there at the bottom. See that? And that's gone in a horrible angle. And this would explain why it went in at a funny angle. But they're designed for going into flesh, I suppose, and not carpet tiles. This one here as well. I'm using a 6mm shaft, and the hunting tips are designed for 8mm shafts, so I've had to get adapters to fit them onto the end of the shaft. Yeah, for better efficiency, basically. Yeah, so there we go. But had that stayed on, it possibly got better penetration. Well, definitely got better penetration.